So, in bester Erwartung, dass mein Stream heute nicht ein einziges Mal ruckelt. Herzlich willkommen, einen wunderschönen guten Mittwochabend. Ich habe gerade vor kurzem Feierabend. Ich bin etwas erschöpft, aber es hält sich noch in Grenzen. Toll. Jetzt habe ich mein Mikrofon so davor, dass ich mein Bildschirm kaum noch sehe. So. Mikro ist an. Jawohl. Wunderbar. Auf geht's. Okay, wo war
Vic's a
ich?
friendly guy. Good to know that someone in this town is willing to help me out.
Wo war ich stehen geblieben? Ach ja, ich hatte hier ein Gespräch. Ich gehe noch mal rein. Geht nicht mehr. Okay, dann nicht. Was ist jetzt mein Ziel? Schauen wir mal. Visit the Smithy in the City Green. Okay.
I got a lead on the resistance. While I'm looking into that, there's something I want you to do. A mission.
Mission is my middle name. No, that's not true.
Moment.
Edward.
Ich hatte...
No, also a lie.
Stopp. Stopp. Ich hatte das letzte Mal auf YouTube ja leider meine Bildgröße nicht angepasst und dann war das ganze Zeit angeschnitten. Deswegen werde ich nochmal einen Spielstand davor wählen. Oder zwei. So, hier so. Alles nochmal ordentlich. So viel Zeit darf sein. Ja, genau. Also nochmal ganz in Ruhe, ordentlich. Screencheck, alles okay. Kein Ruckeln. Wow, wirklich auch keine Fehlermeldung. Sieht gut aus heute.
Is there a plan, or are we just winging it? Boom-ching.
Depends. Are the rebels still around?
I've heard mentions of rebels, yes, mostly preceded by cursing and followed by loud calls for slit throats and severed heads.
That's our plan then. Find the rebels. Any idea where we can find the rebels?
I've only been back a couple of months and I've mostly been nesting, so no idea.
Great. Wait, nesting? Isn't that something only...
Stop! Let me stop you right there. And let's never speak of this again.
What's this? The Journeyman is closed, but all patrons and well-wishers are welcome at the Rooster and Kitten on Iread Avenue near Southgate. And here's a drawing of a rooster and a kitten, just to avoid any confusion, I guess.
That's right. A pussy riding a kitten. On a cock. A rooster. Is it just me, or is that,
Not just you.
Good.
Well, this is as good a clue as any. To the cock and... the rooster and kitten we go. The Journeyman... This is crazy. I'm really here. And I remember it all. Well, I remember some of it. Things do look a little... I guess the rooster's our next stop, but also, Ulvic the Ever-Thirsty. Does every name come with an adjective in this place? Zoe the Perennially Lost. Right, to the Rooster and Kitten. I keep overhearing people talking about the reaping. This must all be part of the harvest celebrations.
Ich bin gleich da, keine Sorge.
I must admit that I'm getting rather excited about seeing their newfangled network. Let's talk about
So,
that.
how's business?
You never know. Pretty good. I mean, reaping's a great time.
The Rooster and Kitten. This is it, my first stop. Hopefully someone here. I'm going inside. Wait for me?
What else can a free bird do? I need the open sky over my head. Or at least a proper hole in the roof. I'll be right here. Or over there. Where there's cheese and... Ooh, is that a bread crust? Don't look at me.
I'm not. I'm going in.
Okay.
Welcome to the Rooster and Kitten.
Hey. Greetings. Well, met?
What?
What? I don't know. I'm foreign.
You don't say. From where exactly? I'm a traveller myself, but I can't quite place the accent.
I wish I'd taken those improv classes now. I have. I'm just say. I have. I'm just say. I'm from the north. North of here. Far, far north.
Is that so? Across the border mountains then, I reckon.
Across them and across the next ones too. Do you know the Arctic Circle?
Can't say I've heard of it.
Inside that circle, it's quite desolate and cold.
Right. Well, I'm not a man who enjoys cold weather, me. Well, the warmer the better. So what'll it be today?
I'm sorry, what?
You know, you're not the first person confused by that question, even though, by all appearances, this is a drinking establishment. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it my demeanor? Do I not appear appropriately barkeepish?
No, you're absolutely barkeepish. You exude publicanism. Drinks. These clothes are warm and itchy and I'm in
Was
dire need of
möchte sie denn
refreshments.
mal?
What do you order in an old-timey tavern? Mead?
Mead?
No. Ale. Warm, dark, bitter ale, thick as porridge. In a metal chalice of some sort, suitable for drunken tossing.
You're sure about this?
Yes. I have been to an establishment such as this before. I know my ropes.
Clearly. Are you certain you're in the right place?
Not at all.
Honesty. Ha! I like it. It's all too rare these days. Well, from your attire and, well, all of you, I'd say you're probably looking for a place up High Hall, not down here, dockside. This is a rough neighborhood and, well, you do stand out in my usual crowd of ne'er-do-wells. And standing out isn't always a good thing these days.
I'm certain this place has some connection with... No, this is my kind of place. I'm into dives. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone said about my pub in a long time.
Really? Maybe it's a language thing.
So what else can I help you with, young lady?
It's been a while since I was here last. What's new?
Given your age, pardon me, I didn't mean to presume. Perhaps your last visit wasn't so long ago.
Oh, a year and a half, at least.
At least? Well, there's no old town anymore. They burned the ghetto to the ground and shipped non-humans off to the islands. Also, the Azadi have built a network of metal tubes. It's everywhere. No one knows what it's for, but there it is. It's supposed to make things efficient. And they finished their tower. It's cordoned off until next week's grand ceremony, but it's an impressive structure. Tallest in all the Northlands, they say.
I saw some... Didn't this used to be the...
A cock and puss. Someone's bright idea of a joke. Oh, we all get it. The cocky cockerel with a permanent frown on his face. Clever wordplay. Look at us, aren't we punny?
Yeah, wait, what?
I didn't approve. Too clever for its own good. But the painting of a tiny pussycat with a big smile riding on top of a proud capon. That idea I could get behind. It's sweet. It's sincere. It's family friendly. It's how I like my clientele to see me.
Okay,
I keep hearing about the reaping. Reap Moon, Feast of Reaping.
I thought this was why you came to Mercuria.
Yes, I did. This is the reason for the coming to Mercuria, but I didn't read the literature before booking everything, and, well...
The reaping is the harvest festival. It's when the farmers bring their produce to the city markets. We celebrate this occasion with an entire month of reveling, culminating in the Feast of Reaping on Reap Moon's Eve. It's a giving of thanks to the earth and sky, the balance, the gods and goddesses, for providing food for the dark months ahead. And it's a fantastic excuse for eating and drinking as much as you can stomach.
He mentioned something about a ceremony. What's the grand ceremony about?
It's the official unveiling of the Tube Network. I reckon it's where they'll tell us all about how things will be efficient in the future. The ceremony's taking place next week, on the day of the Feast of Reaping. The emissary probably thought it'd contribute to the celebrations. Won't make much of a difference to us Mercurians, to be honest. We'll still eat too much, drink too much, and pass out in the gutters when the sun rises. I mean, it's tradition, and tradition must be honored.
Tradition must be honored, jawohl.
I wonder why they're flying those kites above the city. I've only seen humans so far. There used to be blue people. Are the red kites significant in some way?
Kites? You mean the dragons? They're traditional, but it's frowned upon. See, these days they're more of a symbol. They represent magic. The balance, the drag kin. And they represent resistance to the Azadi, to the new laws, to the exile of magicals. If you're caught with a dragon, or even if you stand too close to someone flying a dragon, the guards will arrest you. You will be punished. Best to ignore them and avoid trouble, because that's what those dragons are. Trouble.
If this place has a connection to the Resistance, this man would know. Hopefully he won't. Where are all the magical races?
Oh, you don't know? Well, you are foreign. They've been, what's the word? Repatriated to their original homelands. It's for their own good. Mercuria is a human city now. There's really no need for sorcery anymore. The magicals are better off in the south, I'm sure.
You don't sound convinced.
I am, sure.
I saw... The Azadi are still running the city?
Oh, they're not. The council runs the city. The emissary is... she's an advisor. Her advice is invaluable. Of great value to all of us.
Sounds like a good arrangement. And the soldiers everywhere?
For our protection and benefaction. They keep us safe from enemies outside and inside. From rebel terrorists and the like.
If this place has a connection to the
Okay.
Resistance, this man would know. Hopefully he won't kick me out if I ask. What do you know about the Resistance? You know, rebels. Rebel movement. The magical insurgency? No?
We don't discuss terrorists here, madam.
Oh. Right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... I was just curious.
Tell you what. There's someone you might want to talk to over in the smithy in City Green. It's on the far side, close to the gate into the booms. Go knock on the door. Tell them you're there to inquire about the library. But now I'm afraid I have some work to do. I've been neglecting my other customers for too long.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks for all your help.
Okay. Find a way to contact the rebels.
I'm afraid
Yes.
I'm very busy. Try the smithy on City Green.
Naja.
I got a lead on the Resistance. While I'm looking into that, there's something I want you to do. A mission.
Mission is my middle name. No, that's not true. It's Edward. No, also a lie. I just always wanted to be an Edward.
I need a bird's eye view of things.
Are you trying to get rid of me, Zoe?
Of course not, but I'll feel much safer if you're watching out for me up there while I'm following up on our lead down here.
I feel a swelling in my chest cavity that can only mean one thing.
Pride?
No, an imminent burp. But I will do this thing that you ask of me, and I will feign pride if you need me to.
Knock yourself out.
Geronimo! Except in reverse. A minareg.
Und weg ist er.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean,
I fit right in with the locals.
admit that I'm getting how. I mean, farmers bring food into the city.
They're preparing for a shindig of some kind. Any celebration that involves burning large sacks of hay is guaranteed success in my book. Pyres for celebrations or human sacrifices. One of the above. Oh, jams. Is it safe to bring back food to Stark? Is that even possible? Probably not. Oh, jams.
So, Smithy Green. Auf geht's.
Hello, I'm here about the library. I know, it's a weird opener, but I was told that this is... Okay, we're going inside.
Harmy knows
Knows what, exactly?
that Kian is alive. And Shadow knows what else he told the General.
They spoke.
My men saw the General entering the engine room in the green. Alvani was spotted leaving the house soon after. They were alone in there with one of the engineers. Ferdows, I believe his name is. He's nowhere to be found. Harmy must have stowed him away somewhere. A witness.
So he knows that you've lied to him. Oh, he will not confront you with this yet. Not until he knows why and what we're planning.
Yes, Harmy is as clever as a rock snake and twice as deadly.
We need to get rid of him. Mother Utana, too. He must have told her.
They're thick as thieves. The only question is, have they informed the first?
Not without more evidence. There's still time.
You're speaking of assassination.
What else would you suggest? We crossed the line long ago, Vamon. There's no way back.
I can't just walk into Harmy's cell and cut his throat.
It needs to look like an accident. The ceremony.
It's a week from now. We can't afford to wait.
We can't afford to be hasty. Until he has concrete evidence of our treachery, the General will continue his investigations. The ceremony, then. We kill them both and make it look like the work of the Resistance.
But if he acts before then, I need to be ready. I need to inform those who are loyal to...
Hush. Come here, my sweet. Don't worry. We will survive this. We always survive. We've worked too hard to fail now. The engine will be ours. The Northlands will be ours. The General's men will pull back to Azadir. The Council will not mount another campaign. They cannot afford it. They lack the support of the people. And then we return in triumph, carrying the light of the goddess, and we destroy our enemies. We rule Azadir, as we've always planned. We will not fail, my love. I will be Empress, and you, my supreme commander. This is the will of the goddess. I know it is. I know it.
Na, wenn sie meint.
What is this place? Where are you taking me? Can someone please say something? You are the Resistance, right? You know, instead of abducting me, you could have just asked nicely. I would have come with you. I wanted to come with you. Not talking? Fine. Take me to your leader. Always wanted to say that.
Shepard's busy. She'll talk to you later.
So now you are speaking to me? Good. I'd like to... Wait. I remember that man. Isn't that...
Stop talking. Keep walking.
But I know him.
Shut up.
Absolutely not. No. You cannot leave Mercuria now. If you go to Guienne...
What if they find you? They'll kill you.
So they kill me. I understand the risks, Enu.
I know you want to protect him, but he is one child. If you end up dead, what do we do?
You carry on. You're stronger now. You can fight them.
You know that's not true. The General has brought more troops from Azadir. Our situation is precarious.
I'll go with him. And make sure he stays alive.
What? You will not.
And we lose the both of you? We were lucky we didn't lose more people when Old Town burned. It's only a matter of time before the Azadi make a decisive strike against us.
Boys, I'm as soft-hearted as a Zidling schoolgirl, and Bip's my friend too, but I agree with Shepard. We can't risk it.
It's not just about the boy. If I go to Guienne, to the camps, I will find evidence of what they're doing to the Magicals. And if General Harmy and Mother Utana learn the truth of what's being done to innocent creatures, perhaps they'll...
Creatures?
He didn't mean it like that. Right, Kyan? You didn't mean it like that.
He's shown that he doesn't consider Magicals to be people. We still remember that child-molesting Azadi officer you let go.
People. Women, children, the defenseless. If Harmy and Utana learn the truth, they may have a change of heart. They may pull their support. We can't win this war on our own. Vermon and Saya are too strong. With Harmy's men on their side, they'll be unbeatable. But if we undermine this support, even if Harmy does not join our side, our chances will improve. Force me to stay, and we only delay the inevitable. Let me go, and we could win this war.
You don't make it easy for me to lead, Kian. But maybe it's time I let you make the decisions. I won't stand in your way.
I don't like this one bit. When are you leaving?
Right away. If I can sneak on board a cloud ship leaving for the islands tonight. Which means there's not a lot of time.
Well, don't let me stand in your way. Go be a hero or whatever.
Joi.
There are still enough books here to fill hundreds of long evenings and sleepless nights. I've read a number of them,
said about
though many
being
are
a
written in
hero
languages
or
I've
whatever,
yet to learn.
That came out all wrong. I'm sorry, It's scary how easy it is to forget about individuals when you're so wrapped up in fighting for the so-called greater good. There's all this talk about our cause and the big picture, and you have to go. That's what makes us people. It's not really about the greater good, it's about all those little goods that we do every day to each other. And this is that greatest little good of them all. One boy's life. It matters. And I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize to me, Enu. But thank you.
Just don't die. That's all. Don't die and I'll be fine.
There's nothing more to be said. You've made your case, Kian, and I cannot argue, even though I still believe the risk isn't worth it.
So, you're heading off on a little cruise across the sea, are you? I know Shepard has her reservations, but I'm with you on this one, boy. We can try and preserve the status quo here for as long as possible, or we can go and do something foolhardy and dangerous, and maybe win this war. So, get your ass to Gian, save that boy, find the evidence, and come back with your limbs intact. Or at least most of them. And let's end this thing, once and for all.
My favorite stories are travelers' tales, describing journeys across the Northland. Relations between us have been strained since I spared that officer's life.
You're not leaving without me.
You're needed here, Liko.
Those prisoners, they are my people.
Imprisoned by mine. This is almost certainly a suicide mission. If the Resistance loses us both, they stand no chance against the tower.
If you die, I will celebrate your death. But I will never be their leader. You've proven yourself. They need you. Go and stay alive. For them. For all of us.
You still plan to kill me after?
Of course.
Well, I wouldn't want to miss that.
Naja. Das klang für mich ja nicht mehr ganz so überzeugend.
I've been told that this is the White of the Draic Kin, the White Dragon. An important, most of the books were burned or otherwise damaged. Some were stolen, removed, hidden away.
Ich denke, hier gibt es gar nichts mehr, aber ich schaue noch mal besser.
You are doing the right thing. Shepard, Shepard carries a great load. It's hard for her to lift her eyes beyond this moment. She's afraid of losing you, Kian. Having you here has given everyone hope.
I trust you will keep that hope alive.
I have not forgotten. I will do my part while you are gone. I owe them this.
Ich habe keine Fehlermeldung mehr. Es läuft endlich wieder. Ich bin glücklich.
So when is your shepherd gonna talk to me? I don't need to be locked up like this. I'm not an Asadi spy. Oh, forget it. It's a long
Normally I'd join in the questioning, but I don't have the time now.
waste of everyone's time.
Okay.
Every minute I spend here is another minute lost trying to save the world.
Okay, da wäre Zoe drin.
There's no time for that. bringing magicals through that gate and onto the cloud ship. That cloud ship's headed to Gien with a new batch of prisoners. I must get on board.
Mal gucken. Da müsste ich dann wohl hin. Nehme ich an. Oder auch nicht.
They led the magicals through that gate to the cloud ship.
In a few minutes, I think. It's fully loaded, barely any room in the hold.
Is that the last of the magicals, then?
From the ghetto, yeah. I mean, there are still stragglers. I see them around walking freely like they're actual people and not animals. What do you want? You're not supposed to be here. Bugger off before we arrest you.
Und nun?
From the ghetto, yeah. I mean, there are still stragglers.
It must lead to the staging platform that takes prisoners and supplies up to the ship.
From the ghetto, yeah. I mean,
They led the magicals through that gate to the cloud ship.
walking freely like they're actual people and not animals.
Okay, was ist der Plan? Find a way on board the cloud ship, yes. Okay, nichts leichter als das.
The harbour master answers to the council, but all ships that dock here need a letter of permission from the emissary's office. So, in effect, the tower controls the harbour.
Okay. Da ist auch abgesperrt, also sollte
There's
ich...
food that's going to attract rats. And owls. Bloodthirsty owls. Shadow.
Ja, hier kann ich nichts mehr machen.
There's food left on the table. They're keeping Ireed Avenue closed at night, and the Tower Square remains inaccessible until next week's ceremony.
Okay, wie komme ich da jetzt irgendwie entweder so reingeschmuggelt oder wo kriege ich die Berechtigung?
They've put up ornaments all over town for the Festival of Reaping. Harvest season is important in the Northlands.
Animals are that?
Hier habe ich keine Chancen, so wie das aussieht.
So I heard someone. Anyone there?
I envy those who can shut their doors at night and find peace inside. Honor Hilaris has posted these bills everywhere. He's serious about his run for office. Under his leadership, the City Watch will fester and rot. I know Bip's been tearing down these bills, but National Front supporters keep replacing
a map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Hier komme ich nicht rein. Schade.
The harbour master answers to the council, but all ships that dock here need a letter of permission from the emissary's office. So, in effect, the tower controls the harbour.
The tower controls the harbour.
I told you to get out of here.
Meh.
Oh, well, they're not really.
It must lead to the staging platform that takes prisoners and supplies up to the ship.
At least some of them.
No, they're filthy animals. Good riddance to them.
Well, I don't know. I had a long conversation
Okay,
about
mein
farming with the
Inventar ist
Dolmari
leer.
last year.
Ich kann nichts herzaubern. Ich kann auch überhaupt nichts einsammeln.
Hello? Hello?
Hello. Okay, nichts geht hier. Juhu.
Who's there?
The ghetto's been burned to the ground. Whatever's left in there, it's ruins.
Okay, was ist der
The
Plan?
tower's behind Hilaris's run for office. If they have their way, he'll be their little puppet inside the watch. Another way for Vermont to exert his dominion.
Okay, ich möchte da
I had
durch.
a long conversation about farming with the Dolmari last year at the Rooster. She seemed nice.
You'll want to be careful talking about your love for the magicals. There's a reason they're being shipped off to the camps, you know.
Right. Never mind.
Anyway, you should be up there keeping watch, not down here talking to me.
Ah, jetzt geht er weg. Ja, offenbar möchte ich nichts von dem. Auch nicht seine Rüstung oder irgendwas. Was nun?
They led the magicals through that gate to the cloud ship. That lever operates the portcullis.
Hey, we got a rebel here!
Shit. Okay, das war wohl leicht auffällig. Okay. Aber jetzt ist Action. Ich könnte den einmal ausnocken. Genau so. Und dann null Problemo. Rein da.
Where are you? Oh no, no. You're not going after him. He's not your responsibility. None of this is on you, Kian.
It's not just the one life, Anna. It's not just Bib. The Azadi take the magicals to the islands. They're not given passage to the Southlands. They never come back. It's all a lie. The old and the young families sent away to die. Forgotten by everyone. That ends now. I refuse to forget. The Resistance will persevere without me. I'm not really one of them. I never was, I never will be. I'm Azadi.
You're Azadi. So what? I'm not saying what they're doing is acceptable, but are you going to free every magical on your own? Take on the entire Azadi army single-handed? You're being stupid and emotional, and you're being selfish. You're leaving us when we need you the most. You're leaving me. Again.
What do you mean by...
My name isn't Anna. I use a different name in every city. It's safer that way. In Sadir, I was Elena, but I never told you my name. You don't recognize me. That's fair, I've changed. You haven't, except for the, you know, it's a good look for you.
You're the girl I saved from Vamon's gang.
Yeah, I'm the girl. What, that's it? I spent every day these past 20 years thinking about you, and I'm the girl. Oh, I feel so special now.
Forgive me, Anna. Elena. I do remember you. Vamon was trying to...
Hurt me. And they would have killed me too if it hadn't been for you. You risked everything, and you stood up for me. That was the first time anyone had shown me any kindness. You brought me to Mother Ritana, and she took care of me for a while. I watched you from a distance for years, until I was forced to leave Sadir. But I knew I'd find you again someday, Kiana Varney.
That was a long time ago. I was a different person.
No, you were a different person in between, but now... Now you are the boy I knew from all those years ago. The boy with his eyes and heart wide open. The boy who risked his life for others. The boy who... Oh, gods damn it. This is why you have to go. Not because you're Azadi, or because you're the Apostle, or the great hero of the Resistance, or because of your goddess, or because you're selfish. You have to go because this is who you are. The boy who saved my life.
Will you help them while I'm gone?
This isn't my war, Kian.
Maybe not. But it is mine. And I believe what happens here will change the balance for all time to come.
I didn't know you believed in the balance.
I didn't. Will you help the Resistance in my absence?
Fine. Fine. I'll help them. You're not pulling away this time.
What was that for?
For love, you idiot. I've loved you since you lifted me out of that gutter and saved my life. I've loved no one else.
I don't know if I can...
It's taken me over 20 years to find you. You'd better fucking come back, or believe me, Kiana Varney, I will go to the first mountain and drag you back, kicking and screaming, to the world of the living.
Oh.
Hey, there's no walking on a wall at night.
Ups. Ups. Dann halt nicht.
Kian!
Let's go.
Do not leave without me! Quick, pull me up!
The Resistance needs him here. Take my hand! Hold on!
Why did you pull me up?
You begged me to.
You're infuriating.
Because I pulled you up.
Because you continue to give me no reason to hate you.
Aside from murdering your father in front of you.
Well, aside from that...
Naja. Zoe ist ja erst bei den Rebellen. Mal gucken. Mal gucken, wie es dann so läuft. Auf und davon. Wow, Book 3, Dreamfall Chapter 3. Almost all your decisions have been recorded for Book 4. Bla bla bla, genau. Kian Alvain. I've opened up to others about my personal life. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm not ashamed of who I am, but I'm also not comfortable with letting others get too close. And my words can be used against me. Ja, ja, das ist scheiße, aber naja, mal gucken. Some people may address me and treat me differently because of what I've revealed of myself. That's on them and not to me. Ja. Ja. Na? I returned the mechanics to Woods. He will never know what happened and he will not be punished. Wundervoll. Also man muss die noch nicht mal wiedergeben. Und dann hätte der wohl die Arschkarte gekriegt. Your actions will not go unnoticed. Yes, okay. I drugged the rat with cheese and even cheese. Perhaps I could have procured the hairy ground crawler in some other way. Ja, maybe, aber ich wüsste nicht wie, ehrlich gesagt. Your rat catching skills will matter little in the grand scheme of things. Zoe Maya Castillo. I threw my dreamer at the man in the suit. He was distracted and he got shot. But he still saved my life. Who was he? Why was he helping me? You will learn the consequences of your choice in Book 5. Ich bin gespannt. Shitbot sacrificed himself to save me. Maybe he wasn't so bad after all. From now on, in my heart, he's no longer a Shitbot. He's awesome, but das macht es auch nicht besser. The feels, all the feels, okay. Baruti's data is still with Risa in Iceland. Was it right of me to give it to Sully? And when will the Hand be able to publish the story? At least Baruti's doing okay, even though I betrayed his trust. Attempting to blend in with the locals, I asked for a cup of meat at the Rooster and Kitten. That didn't pan out quite the way I expected. Your choice will probably have no consequence whatsoever. After all, what did you expect? Kian Avain again. I couldn't just leave Fuliko behind. He will prove useful to the mission and maybe we'll grow closer and stronger as a team. Das nehme ich nämlich auch an, weil seine Intention, Kian zu töten, ist ein bisschen gesunken, würde ich mal behaupten. Chapter 9, Journeys.
Zoe?
Moin moin, Osek. Herzlich willkommen und auch danke für den Follow. Du hattest, glaube ich, gefollowt, da war ich gar nicht online, kann das sein? Auf jeden Fall vielen Dank dafür. Oh, armer Crow. Oh.
Shoo, bird.
Oh, shoo yourself, you big hairy lug.
What in Charles' name? I know you. You arrived with that Stark girl yesterday. You're her bird.
Her bird. I am my own bird, I'll have you know. Her bird. Pfft, the nerve of some people. Besides, I lost her. She done gone vanished on me. I am, it seems, an expert at misplacing beautiful young women.
She's not misplaced. She's with the Resistance.
The Resistance. So she did find the rebels, and she didn't think to tell me. Well, some friend she turned out to be.
Well, to be fair to the girl, it wasn't entirely voluntary.
What do you mean? They kidnapped her. Crow to the rescue! So, where exactly did they kidnap her to?
I'm not supposed to... Well, I reckon the chances of you being an Azadi spy are rather remote. And that poor girl could probably use a friend. Do you know the old Sentinel Library outside the city? It's in ruins now, but beneath it, in the Enclave, you'll find your girl. Unless they took her head, in which case...
Hold on, Zoe! Hold on to your head! I'm on my way!
Ah, Crow. Ja, ach so, aus der Richtung also. Ja dann, herzlich willkommen nochmal. Ja, ich spiele momentan Dreamfall, also dies ist der 3. Teil von der Reihe. Nach diesem Game werde ich aber nochmal von vorne anfangen mit Dreamfall und das auch auf Deutsch erstellen und dann alles nochmal schön ordentlich machen.
I would have, if you guys believed in bed sheets and pillows.
You are fortunate to be alive, girl. Who are you? Why do you ask questions about the Resistance?
I'll keep it simple. Or maybe it's better to mention the rebels. On the other hand, asking for the rebels is what got me into trouble in the first place. Deny everything? I'm Zoe. I need your help.
Our help? With what?
I didn't know who else to ask. I need to get to the Purple Mountains.
I don't know where that is.
What about the Ular?
I'm sorry.
Obnaxis? Of the Venar?
I have heard of the Venar, but they left the Northlands. And Obnexus? Maybe a whisper. Long ago? Nothing more. I cannot help you.
Damn. Is there anyone here who would know?
Perhaps. But you haven't answered my question, girl. Why should we help you? For all I know, you're an agent of the Azadi.
No, I'm...
Zoe! She's Zoe!
Balance.
Don't you dare touch her head. She's on an important mission.
I see. And who are you?
Crow. Honorary rebel, long-term avian buddy, and occasional sidekick of April Ryan. Rebel leader, adventurer, hero, savior of the balance. That's right. Here's Crow. This is him. I'm me. So... Where's April? She can vouch for Zoe. They're best friends, tight as two chicks in a nest. I don't see April. Is she out on a mission or sleeping in or... Why are you both looking at me like that?
I thought you knew.
Knew what? What's going on? What?
April Ryan is dead, Bird. She was assassinated during an Azadi raid on Myria the winter before last.
Diese April Ryan, die spielt man dann im ersten Teil. Und ja, die ganze Story ist schon sehr cool. Also es lohnt sich auf jeden Fall dran zu bleiben.
She died a hero's death and was given a hero's burial. We remember her fondly.
What?
I'm so sorry. Crow! Crow! Okay, I'm an idiot.
I've heard of this bird. Crow. So, you knew April Ryan?
We met a couple of times. I was there when she died. I found her. I tried to save her, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I guess I knew April.
You're the Stark girl. The one who dreams. They spoke of you. Bakim, Bryn, Chawan. They said you were one of us. Oh, this certainly changes things. But how did you...
He's gone. Of course he's gone. I should have seen that coming. It's not like he could just let Kian go without... Ugh, he's such a... Oh. Oh. Hey. Your hair. It's so pretty.
Thanks.
Who's gone, Enu?
What? Oh, Liko. He vanished in the middle of the night, chasing Kian, of course. Idiots, the both of them.
Maybe this is for the best. If Liko can help Kian...
Kian? Big Azadi guy. People call him the Apostle.
You know him?
We met once, briefly. He was kind to me. But isn't he the enemy?
Was. He's with us now. Defected. Yep. Well, except that he abandoned us again to go on a crazy suicide mission.
He left last night.
Of course. After everything that's happened, we just miss each other.
Oh, Enu, this is Zoe. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you, Enu.
You're so pretty. That came out wrong. Wanna be friends? Oh, sorry.
Zoe needs our help. She has questions. Maybe you can...
Of course. No problem. Leave this to me, Shepard.
I'm sorry for questioning you, Zoe. And I'm sorry I could not be of any assistance. Please, stay. Speak with Enu and the others. Perhaps someone here has the answers you're looking for.
Thank you, Shepard.
Where are you from? Your clothes are amazing. Where did you get them?
They came with the jump. I'm from Stark. That's...
Across the divide, on the flip side of the balance, the world of science. Are you serious? That's incredible. I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start. I'm seriously worried my head might explode. I think I need to sit down.
Oh, don't explode. I'm not that special. I mean, you're orange, and the ears...
I'm just a boring old Zid. It's totally normal. Holy crap, Stark. I can't believe it. How did you get here? Are you a shifter?
A dreamer. I just dream myself here.
Just dream yourself here. That's it. No biggie. You are the best thing I have ever seen. Seriously.
Really? Okay. Thank you.
So, what do you need help with? Shepard said...
I'm trying to find the Purple Mountains, and a tribe of magical creatures called the Ula. Someone, a Vanar named Abnaxus, told me to...
Oh, slow down. Okay. Purple Mountains, Ular, Vanar, Abnaxus, right? Nope. None of that sounds remotely familiar. I have never heard any of those words before.
Sehr hilfreich.
There are a lot of things I don't know. I was a farm girl. A silly zidling. There's so much I don't know. But I do know where to look for answers.
Oh? Where?
The library. The library holds all the answers. Do you have libraries in Stark? Never mind, silly question. Of course you don't. I'll go to our library right now and start looking. Purple Mountains, Ular, Abnaxus of the Vanar. Come find me when you're ready. I can't wait to spend more time with you. Oh, sorry.
Bla bla bla. Bla bla bla. Das sind so die Charaktere alle, ne? Das sollte April sein, so wie es aussieht. Yep, April Ryan. Naja. Hast du selbst noch nicht gespielt? Ja, also die ersten Teile habe ich auch noch nicht gespielt, die werde ich direkt hier nachstarten.
I wish I could have been more helpful and inviting. If I'd known...
I understand. You have to be cautious.
There's much I'd like to ask you. Much I'd like to learn. But with Kian gone, my workload has increased twofold. Perhaps another time, when we're both not so preoccupied.
I'd like that.
I don't know what your mission is, but I have a feeling it's important, and that our destinies are entwined. We shall speak again, Zoe Castillo. When the winds have quieted, the clouds have parted, and the grass on the Great Plain stands straight and tall once more.
There he is. I should go talk to Crow. I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I just can't... I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know. I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
How can you ever know something like that? He's not alone in feeling that. I know that feeling. It's something you just have to learn to live with.
I know. I will. Were you there when she...
I witnessed the whole thing. But should I tell Crow that? Perhaps better to avoid the topic and get him thinking about other things. I was there. I saw it happen. I tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I couldn't.
Not your fault. Bad things happen. People die. Life goes on. Anyway, did I help with, you know, the rebel thing? Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
You did. They do. It's fine now. They'll help us.
Good, good, good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
What? No?
Good, good. I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago, and I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxis chap.
It's okay.
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Totally understand.
I'll find you in the city.
I'm not the one you should be speaking to. Try Shepherd. Or Eno. She's in the library. Or maybe the General, if we can find her.
They look ready to go to war. I hope they won't have to.
Now let's see. Okay.
A white dragon. There's only supposed to be one of those at any given time. I met the current one. She was beautiful. They add color to the place, if nothing else.
Abnaxis, Purple Mountains,
I have to resist this intense desire to stroke her yellow fur.
Nothing.
I don't think that'll be kosher.
I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but...
Ich bin eventuell so in der Mitte des Spiels. Kann ich nicht sagen, wie weit genau. Ich bin im Kapitel 9. Also ich habe schon ein bisschen hinter mir, ja.
No luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question. There must be something here. This is where I try to connect and make friends. So, no luck?
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but...
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ular?
Nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated,
Or?
Or someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
Eventuell nicht so viel verpasst. Naja, es ist schon sehr, sehr viel passiert.
She seems so curious about me and Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right. Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world?
Neural programming. I mean, I did. Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry.
Didn't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again?
Maybe next time?
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
You just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun. Well, fun.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also, I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that. Do you have any siblings?
Oh,
I did. Sort of. Long story. You?
Oh, lots. Boyfriend! Do you have one of those?
I do. I think. We haven't spoken in a while, and he doesn't know. I think we need to have a long talk if I get back home. It's been a very tough year, for the both of us. I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried my best to forget, but the memories caught up with me. On top of all that, I started flirting with my therapist, and now I don't even know if I should have trusted him or... Oh, Jesus. It's a long story. Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
I'm on it. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that. I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jaharva, do I have to do everything in this place? I didn't spend all those years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxus's stone tree. If I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be Miss Striped Britches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartillus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Except for, not those words exactly.
Oh, I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the Resistance. I'm a general now. I'm making a difference.
Ooh, okay. He's a general now.
General? Are you an actual general?
Aye. See these stripes? General Bob, that's me. I takes care of the logic sticks round here so the place don't crumble to pieces. Shepard's busy with the strategering. Kian sorts out who to murder and how. Liko makes a fine job of being contrary. And Enu keeps everyone's spirits up. I mean, when she's not shooting Azadi soldiers in their eyeballs with her bow and arrow. Me, I make sure the larder's stocked, the sheets are clean, relatively speaking, and that the piss pots are empty. Can't go to war on a full bladder.
I just can't imagine how the blind Bob I met in Mercuria turned into this man. It's an impressive transformation. How did you end up with the rebels?
Not long.
Happy Lappy. Hallöchen, herzlich willkommen. Herzlich willkommen, Raiders. Leben in der Bude. Willi. Yay, es lebt hier.
After you and I met,
Und mein Stream funktioniert auch wieder. Juhu.
Spooked me good, that did. I figured I had two choices. Either spend the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currents, and to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left. Or I could clean myself up, try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Mercuria.
Wie geht's? Also ich habe Feierabend, bin leicht erschöpft, aber ich bin richtig, richtig froh, dass ich das mit dem Downgrade jetzt doch noch irgendwie gerallt gekriegt habe. Meine letzte Version von OBS war ja eine unter dieser und das lief dann auch irgendwie nicht. Und ich konnte mich gar nicht mit Twitch verbinden. Das hatte ich dann auf YouTube probiert, hat auch gestockt. Und jetzt kann ich wieder normal streamen. Ich habe ja dieses neue Update anfangs raufgehauen und seitdem konnte ich nicht mehr ordentlich streamen. Oh, das war so nervig. Ich hatte überhaupt keinen Nerv und keine Zeit, da jetzt großartig rumzufummeln, technisch. Aber jetzt geht's zum Glück wieder. Naja. Ja, jetzt Dienstag bis Samstag durchgehend Spätschicht, wie es einem halt da so geht, ne? Aber mir geht's trotzdem von der Laune her eigentlich ganz prächtig. Wie geht's euch so? Was gab's denn Schönes bei euch? Ach, du hast dir das auch raufgehauen? Probleme mit deinem Live-Chat, okay. Wenn es weiter nichts ist. Also ich hatte teilweise Standbild bei mir. Das war gar nicht cool. The Wandering Village. Ist das Survival-Game oder ist das irgendwie ein Shooter? Bestimmt nicht, oder? Ja, so krass war es nicht. Ja, merkwürdig, dass es bei mir so krass war. Ein Aufbauspiel, okay. Kenne ich gar nicht. Also ist neu, ja dann. Ja, bei mir wird das jetzt erstmal die ganze nächste Zeit Dreamfall geben. Ich spiele immer noch den dritten Teil auf Englisch einmal, um mir erstmal wieder ein paar Interessenten und Zuschauer zu generieren. Und anschließend starte ich vom ersten Teil an auf Deutsch. Das ist auf jeden Fall so mein Plan. Nach den Sommer auf und ab, da hatte ich ja, also im Sommer war es ja meine Internetverbindung. Jedes Mal, als ich streamen wollte, war da irgendwie mein Internet weg. Und als ich gestreamt habe, war dann mittendrin ständig alles unterbrochen und total scheiße. Naja, Internetanbieter ist auch gewechselt, aber passiert erst nächstes Jahr. Whatever. Vorhin, ja, ab und zu passiert das ja, aber ich hatte echt den ganzen Sommer ständig. Das war so nervig. Das war ätzend.
Don't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, Magicals always treated me with kindness and respect.
Also ich bin 1 und 1 und nächstes Jahr wechsle ich zu Easybell. Ich bin dahin gewechselt, weil meine Schwester ist da schon und die hat eigentlich ganz gute Erfahrung. Da kann man auch jeden Monat kündigen. Da hat man jetzt nicht so die Einjahresfrist. Ich bin gespannt. Ich lasse mich überraschen.
Felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling and the bar tabs, mind you. And I feel 20 years younger to boot.
Didn't he just mention Abnaxus? Or was that my imagination? Do you know someone called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus? Now there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Marcurian party circuit. We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything. Past.
Alles klar, Happy Lappy, vielen Dank für den Raid. Dann eine wunderschöne gute Nacht. Ich werde auch nicht ganz so lange machen, ich muss ja morgen wieder arbeiten. Erstmal meine typischen kurzen Streamrunden, ne? Aber ja, ich genieße es erstmal wieder. Keine technischen Probleme. Ja, also dann bis demnächst, ne? Schlaf gut.
Present and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home. Said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
I'm sure he said key. And you said something about a key to Abnaxus's house?
They called it the abode back then. Abnaxus's abode. Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the abode?
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands. A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside, on account of the Venar magic. Not without the key, at least.
This key, can I...
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it?
Sehr hübsch.
More powerful than iron. Worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
It does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I...
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
Okay.
I'd love to chat, lassie, but I have duties to attend to. Tell the world that blind Bob is dead, that Bob who can see has risen in his place, and that the General will repay his debts. Except the gambling debts and the bar tax.
Hey, I made progress. Blind Bob, the General, gave me the key to Abnaxus's house. I might find what I'm looking for there.
That's great! Oh, I wish I could come with you, but there's this whole furry thing I've got going on. It's a big no-no in the city these days.
Sorry about that. Humans can be real dicks sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes. Some humans, not most. You're a good human. What are these dicks you speak of?
That's not important. Thanks again.
Not
for your
important.
Are you leaving already? I mean, we just met, and you'll come back though, right?
I hope so.
Oh, okay. Because there's so much I want to talk about, and I'll let you go now. Thanks for talking to me, Zoe. I miss you already. Shut up now, Anu. Okay, thanks, bye!
Übernachtungsparty. Ich habe gerade eine Errungenschaft bekommen.
I'd love to chat, lassie, but I have duties to attend to. There are piss pots.
There's supposed to be several dragons in different colors. Or maybe that's just the name they're given. I don't know if the blue
Wen haben wir hier?
dragons are actually blue. I don't even know if they're actual
I was just...
dragons.
I mean, I'm not... Are you supposed to be walking around on your own?
Was war das? Was war das? Was war das?
He looks guilty. What's going on here? This doesn't look right, but I probably shouldn't be snooping. He looks guilty. Is this your room?
Well, we don't... You know, we don't have our own rooms. Anyway, Keen's gone. I was just looking for... It's Zoe, is it not? I'm Jakai, Benrima Salman's nephew. She said some very nice things about you.
You'll have to give her my regards. How is Benrime? I noticed the Journeyman was closed down.
Yeah, she's in Coldstone. They arrested her for colluding with the Resistance. She's due to be executed next week, unless I... Anyway, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that you're back in town.
I'm sorry about your aunt.
Yes. Thank you. I don't know what I'll do without her. She's the only family I have. Look, I have to go into town on an errand now, but please let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Vor denen kann man Angst haben, glaube ich. Okay, mehr geht nicht. Aber echt Gruselwusel, ne? Das war ja ein richtiger Dämon. Was war das? Die Begegnung hat total irgendwie die Balance gestört. What the fuck?
They kept me locked up in one of those cells all night. One night in a cell was plenty. I have no wish for a repeat visit.
You spoke with the General. Did you find what you were looking for?
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city. I may not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that... I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides. It's guiding you now. You must let it take you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river. Bend to its will.
I'll try.
May your gods favor your journey. You'll be in my thoughts and dreams. There's a boat waiting for you in the cove downstairs. It'll bring you into Markuria.
Okay, auf geht's. Ich könnte ja noch mal ein bisschen hier rumlaufen und mich verabschieden.
A round table? Check. Chivalrous knights? Check. Magic? Check. That's right, this would make for a great theme restaurant. There are fewer rebels than I thought. A white dragon. Beautiful colors, intricate weave. These would work really. Once blind
Tell
Bob,
the word
Bob
that
who can
blind
see.
Bob is dead.
The general.
That Bob who can see has risen in his place. And that the general...
I can't wait to see you again, Zoe. I can braid your hair if you want. You have nice hair. I'm not being creepy, am I?
So many books. Which makes sense, given that this used to be a library. I hope Enu finds a clue in one of these books. Part of me wishes I had time to stay here and read so many books. I hope Enu finds a clue in one of these books. There's supposed to be several dragons in different colors. Or maybe that's just the name they're given. I don't know if the blue dragon is
Ich
actually blue.
befürchte, er
I don't
weiß
even know if they're
mehr.
actual dragons.
Der steht jetzt voll auf Wache, ne? Na gut.
They look like some sort of mer people. I wonder if they're real, or just a myth. Equipment-wise, the Azadi are definitely winning.
Shepard said to
but
take you
righteousness
into
counts
town.
for a lot.
Just get in that boat and we'll leave immediately.
Und da bin ich
Now
wieder.
I need to find the city green. I wish... Oh! Hey, I remember this place. This is where I scared one of those large turtle cow things. I remember visiting this place when I was here last. It's all coming back. Well, some of it, at least.
You're back, and your head's still on. Did you swim?
Swim? No, boat. I boated. I mean, they dropped me off in a boat.
Impressive. So, what's the next step on our grand adventure? Tea and biscuits? A hearty nap, perhaps?
I need to find the city green and the home of Abnaxus.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain. Follow me.
Sehr gut. Ein sauberer Crow.
I really wish you had wings.
So do I, Crow. Hey, are you okay?
Sure, why wouldn't I be?
I mean, April and...
Of course I'm not okay, okay? But I'm okay. I'll be okay. It's okay. We're okay. Don't worry about it, okay?
Okay.
She's not the first friend I've lost, and she won't be the last. You learn to roll with the punches. It's either that or punch back. Real hard.
Ja.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean...
City Green, hier wären wir.
I must admit now. I mean, farmers bring...
How's your memory coming along? Do you remember anything about this place now?
Seeing as I spent most of my time trying to forget everything that happened, yeah, no, not much. It was winter.
True. Winter changes everything, what with the snow and the ice and all.
And the city looked different. Smaller.
It probably has grown a bit.
But no, I don't really remember anything at all.
Perfectly fine. I also remember very little, but then I am a bird with a bird brain, so what can you expect?
They're preparing for a shindig of some kind. Any celebration that involves burning large sacks of hay is guaranteed success in my book. Pyres for celebrations or human sacrifices, one of the above. It looks like they're getting ready to celebrate Reap Moon's Eve. What's going on here? Isn't that... Are they trying to chop down Abnaxus's abode? Great. That's great.
So this is it. Abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Apparently so.
Huh.
Huh.
So what now?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing happened.
That's disturbing.
Guter Plan.
I'm dark.
I'm really not in the mood for killing today. Or any day.
Fine, then you come up with something.
Good bird.
Good bird. Oh, sorry.
I got nothing. I mean, aside from murdering, but you seem to be so against that all of a sudden. We could go get filthy drunk, forget about this whole saving the world business, and enjoy the Festival of Reaping like everyone else in this town.
Juhu, genau. Finde ich gut.
Soft feathers. I'm petting a talking bird in a parallel universe. This is going to require years of therapy.
Ja, allerdings.
Good bird.
Schauen wir mal.
Tree's been knocked down. The electric will take me seriously. They'll see I have the power to get things done. Maybe then I can stop licking the arses of the Azadi. Goddess this and goddess that.
Kann ich helfen?
Leaves a bad taste in my mouth, sucking up to their feminine deity. Give me a member of the voting public. Honor Hilaris, Esquire, at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you. You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man. And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes. I'm, of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch, a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It needs humanity. In other words, it needs me.
Let's see if I can get him talking about himself. He sounded more than happy to do so. He's gunning for a political position with the City Watch. I wonder what his end game is. It looks like they're trying to destroy Abnaxus's abode. Let's see if... It's Hilaris, right?
Oh no, Hilaris Esquire, licensed solicitor, and your candidate for Commissioner of City Watch.
It's an unusual name.
It's unique, certainly, but it's a Northlander name with deep roots in Marcurian society. My father, the esteemed Hubert Hilaris Esquire, served dutifully for many years on the council. He was respected, feared, and admired by all. Of course, that was before he was beguiled by that Dulmari witch. She used her wily sorcery and beastly sensuality to lure my father away from his family, away from us. I've sworn to restore our sacred heritage. The witches shall burn, humanity shall prevail, and the name Hilaris shall no longer be the butt of spiteful jests.
Alles klar.
He's gunning for a political position with the City Watch. You're running for City Watch?
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this time of dark crisis.
Male?
As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order in the city in these dark, trying times. She's been soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-humans, acting in discord with our foreign benefactors. Oh, it's understandable she's weak. She's sentimental. She's merely a woman, and she's not been able to properly inspire the men of the Watch to take appropriate action against our occult immigrants. As soon as I'm elected, this will change. We will honor Azadi law and make Mercuria pure again. No more magic, no more magicals. And our women folk can once again return to home and hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers and brothers. As it should be, yes, yes.
As it should be, okay. Wenn meint, ne?
It looks like they're trying to destroy Abnaxus's abode. Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Oh, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity. This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals. An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence. Eradicating this occult stone tree from our historic green is not just my election promise to voters, but my God's-given responsibility as a human being.
I take it you're happy with the Azadi occupation?
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore. The Azadi came to save us from the Tyrant invaders, and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors. But the Resistance has put us all at risk. Unless we re-establish human dominion over the Northlands, we'll be vulnerable when the Azadi eventually return to Azadir. For believe me, they will. Oh, they've promised as much. This is not their land, and this is why I run for office. To build a Mercuria by and for humans, one that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future, and you can't spell future without owner Hilaris.
I've had enough.
Yeah.
Well, best of luck with everything.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure. Luck is an occult idea. I create my own destiny, young madam, and so should you. Here's my advice to you. Find yourself a decent human husband and start breeding decent human babies. This is how you can best contribute to our common manifest destiny. And remember, a vote for honor is a vote for humanity.
Gott.
For what? Put your back into it, man. This is pathetic. It's merely a tree.
Any ideas? You're usually full of ideas. Just let the ideas happen, Zoe.
Just let the ideas happen. So, ja, okay. Wie auch immer. Hallöchen, Kalzone, na? Hast du gerade Pause oder musst du noch los? So, was stelle ich denn jetzt mit Crow an?
Crow, could you fly over there for me?
Why?
Just trust me.
Why?
Jesus, please, Crow.
Why?
Pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do
Kurz
it.
Kaffee trinken. Ein kleiner Muntermacher zwischendurch. Ja, ich mache auch nur eine 2-Stunden-Session. Das heißt, ich bin schon bald am Ende für heute. Ich kann morgen auch noch mal arbeiten. Mein freier Tag wurde gecancelt. Beziehungsweise ich habe mich freitreten lassen dafür. Schade.
That's it. The home of Abnaxus. Now, I just need to find a way inside.
It's a tree, goddammit, not the necromancer's stone fortress.
Ja, Frechheit, ne? Ich hätte so schön ausschlafen können. Vor allem ausschlafen, ne? Das brauche ich momentan richtig.
Ugh.
Ugh.
That is just a big, nasty nope. Ugh.
Ach. Na supi. Ja, bis Samstag durch heißt es und dann gleich wieder Montag früh ranklotzen. Aber Ende nächster Woche habe ich Urlaub. Darauf freue ich mich. Ja, ich habe den schönen Schlüssel. Und was mache ich jetzt mit Crow?
Soft feathers. I don't understand how a man of Obnaxus's, girth, that's where I need to go. But I'm not getting inside until those men are all gone.
Auch nicht schlecht, aber wir sind schon wahnsinnig wenige bei uns, ne? Es gibt bald nur noch Vorgesetzte bei uns, weil keiner bei uns arbeiten will. Was soll man machen, ne? Ist halt alles anstrengend.
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
Okay. Oh, jetzt kommt Crow schon wieder. Was erstelle ich mit Crow an?
Yeah, I know the drill.
That's it. I don't understand how a man of that's where I need to go. But I'm not getting inside until those men are all gone.
It's a tree, goddammit. Not a necromancer's stone fortress.
Ja, wie kriege ich diese Herrschaften da weg? Die könntest du mal platt machen. Genau, ich könnte Crow dorthin. Because it's working. Oh. Armer Crow.
A talking bird. Filthy magic. Damnation, where did it go?
If it wasn't for Honor's goons, I would thump that reactionary misogynist on the head. No court would convict me. After talking to Mr. Hilaris, I want nothing more than to administer a solid beating.
That god's damn talking bird. Magical aberration. If I get my hands on the filthy feathered thing, I'll twist its scrawny little... language. What can I do for you, young madam?
I've had enough. About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes? What about it?
I just saw it.
Where?
Where? Wo schicke ich ihn denn? Wo schicke ich ihn hin? Warte mal. Weit weg wäre schön. Table. Kann man ihn nicht hier über die Mauer schicken? Einfach weit weg? Oh, geht leider nicht. Das ist doch viel zu nah dran.
Go look for that goddamn bird over there. Did you see that occult fowl? It's making a mockery of our decent, honest labour.
About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes? What about it?
I just saw it.
You did? Use your finger, woman. Point! That filthy, chattering fowl must be over there somewhere. Go check.
Go check. Fies.
If it wasn't for Honor's goons, I would thump that reactionary misogynist on the head. No court would convict me. It would be justified
homicide. Have you seen the filthy
homicide.
talking bird anywhere? It's been taunting us with its debased sorcery.
Und ja auch noch einen schönen Abend, eine schöne Schicht. Schön. Eine möglichst angenehme Schicht. Dann, ne? Durchzieht und so.
About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes? What about it?
I just saw it.
Again? Show me. The magical bird is making a mockery of us. Get it! Get it!
After talking to Mr. Hilaris, I want nothing more than to administer. If it wasn't for Honor's goons, I would thump that reactionary misogynist on the head. No court would convict me. It would be justified homicide.
Someday soon I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this. Thank the gods of feathers you're paying me well. Wait, that's not a thing you do?
I feel better having her
You little
around,
foul.
even though I'm not sure what he
Geronimo.
can do. Still, a useless
Krähenmord.
sidekick is better than no sidekick.
Scheiße.
I'm not saying he's useless.
Armer Crow. Das war nicht optimal.
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine. Yeah, I know the drill.
Na, funktioniert das? Nein, das ist wieder Krähenmord.
Geronimo.
Geronimo. Nee, nicht so. Nicht so. Das lassen wir mal fallen.
Are you doing this just to annoy me? Because it's working.
Und er wirft. Jetzt hat er was weg.
What? Not again.
Sein Stein ist weg. Wunderschön. Das ist doch gut.
If I get my hands on that Black Raven, that witch's companion, that foul, I swear to the gods of old that I'll twist its scrawny neck right off.
About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes? What about it?
I just saw it.
Where? Where? Grab that bird!
After talking to Mr. Hilaris, I want nothing more than to administer a solid beating. But I think I'll leave that for next time.
Ja, immerhin, der Stein ist weg. Mal gucken. Mal gucken, ob ich ihn jetzt richtig nerven
Someday soon
kann.
I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this. Thank the gods of feathers you're paying me well. Wait, that's not a thing you do?
Na, er hat noch einen
You
Stein.
little foul.
Hat er nicht.
Geronimo.
Aber trotzdem ist das Krähenmord. Schade. Sehr, sehr schade. Das heißt, mal gucken.
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine. Yeah, I know the drill.
Man muss sie doch irgendwie hier wegkriegen.
Damnation, where did it go?
Und was? Es stimmt hier nicht. Also, er beobachtet den.
If it wasn't for Honor's goons, I would thump that
Did you see that
reactionary
cold
misogynist
foul?
on the
It's
head.
making a mockery
No
of how
court would
decent, honest
convict me. It
labour.
would be justified. About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes? What about it?
I just saw it.
You did? Use your finger, woman. Point! Don't let the bird get away! Have you seen a filthy talking bird anywhere? It's been taunting us with its debased sorcery.
Well, best of luck with everything.
Ach,
And
scheiße.
to you, madam.
Ich weiß irgendwie nicht, was ich jetzt machen soll. Ich meine, ich habe den Schlüssel. Ha.
Honor Hilaris, an unpleasant
If
man
I
with
get
an
my hands on
unpleasant
that
name.
Black Raven,
He's
that
standing
witch's
in the way of
companion, that
our
foul,
mission.
foul,
We
I
must
swear
get
to the
rid of
gods of
him
old that I'll twist
without
its
murdering
scrawny neck
anyone, of
right
course.
off.
About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Again? Show me. Go look for that goddamn bird over there.
Und wie mache ich das jetzt? Ah, natürlich, er kann... Aha. Obwohl eher nicht. Ich versuche gleich mal was. Vielleicht erschlägt er ihn dann selber. Na komm mal ran.
Did you see that occult fowl? It's making a mockery of how decent, honest labor.
Lange mache ich
About
nicht
that
mehr.
talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Where? Where? That filthy, chattering fowl must be over there somewhere. Go check.
Go check.
Are you doing this just to annoy me? Because it's working.
Kacke.
Still, you filthy little fowl.
Ja, das hat ja gar nichts gebracht.
What? Not again.
Irgendwie weiß ich nicht. Okay, ich schaue mir den Schlüssel auch mal an. Hübsch.
That is just a big, nasty nope. I don't... Ugh.
Ugh. Wäre auch nicht logisch. So, 3 Heinis. Ihn kann ich ansprechen, er läuft. Was macht das? Nichts. Überhaupt nichts. Wie kriege ich die hier weg?
After talking to Mr. Hilaris, I want nothing
Have you
more
seen
than
a
to
filthy
administer a
talking
solid
bird
beating.
anywhere? It's been taunting us
I
with
think
debate
I'll
and
leave that for next
sorcery.
time. Let's... About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
You did? Use your finger, woman. Point. The magical bird is making a mockery of us. Get it, get it!
So, wie kriege ich das jetzt irgendwie gebacken?
If it wasn't for Honor's goons, I would thump Honor Hilaris, an unpleasant man with an unpleasant name. He's standing in the way of our mission. We must get rid of him. Without murdering anyone, of course.
Without murdering anyone. Ha. Irgendwie habe ich keinen Plan.
If I get my hands on that Black Raven, that witch's companion, that foul, I swear to the gods of old that I'll twist its scrawny neck right off.
Er hat ja dort irgendwas zum Scheppern gebracht.
I just saw it.
Again?
Vielleicht komme ich ja jetzt hier raus. Aber sicher bin ich nicht. Und was mache ich jetzt mit ihm?
Someday soon I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this.
Ah, jawohl.
Soft-headed fool. We'll need to carry him home to have someone look at his head. The tree can wait until tomorrow. You do the carrying. I'd do it myself, but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
Mhm,
That was
natürlich.
brilliant! First, I did my thing, and then that goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End scene. It was almost like one of those puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious!
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since... I don't know. I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
Oh. Armer Crow.
This place looks a lot bigger on the inside. It is a lot bigger on the inside. Okay, this is freaky. I feel dizzy. There must be magic here because this makes no sense. Things can't be bigger on the inside than on the outside. Then again, why should I be surprised? I've seen weirder things. Weird is mine. Someone's... Get out of my...
Whoa, Nellie!
Right,
easy,
please.
easy. There's nothing to worry about. Zoe Castillo. You're literally the last person I expected to find in here.
I remember him from my last visit to Mercuria. He's right. This is a very odd coincidence. I have no memory of this man. I'm sorry, who are you?
You don't remember me. Granted, it's been a while, but I would have thought that...
Oh, please don't take it personally. I had some medical issues. I forgot everything that happened here. There are still huge gaps. To be honest, I wasn't trying to remember. Quite the opposite, actually.
Understandable. Well, we helped each other out the last time you were here. We even shared an airship ride to the Dark People's Library. That's where you vanished on us, into thin air. To be honest, I've been wondering where you went off to. I just never expected to find you here, of all places. How in the name of the balance did you get inside? People have been trying for years, but this house has strong wards. Venar magic, the oldest there is. And now I understand why. It's a treasure trove. Like that book you were looking at. That's the Annals of Dreaming. Only 5 were ever made. It must be worth... Well, it's valuable, extremely valuable.
Why be secretive about it? I'm sure I can trust him. I'm not sure I want to tell this man absolutely everything yet. I know my way around wards.
So I see. Your talents run deeper than I remember, Miss Castillo. I'm impressed. Pardon my curiosity, but what are you looking for here? Abnaxis himself vanished a decade ago.
I should trust Brian. There's no point hiding anything from him. It's not that I don't trust him, but... I'm trying to find out where Abnaxis went after he left Mercuria.
And you believe the answer's in here somewhere. You're probably right. Looks like I picked the perfect day for a stroll in the green. I was wondering why that odorous Hilarious fellow wasn't still trying to chop this tree down. Now I know. Let's see if we find anything interesting, shall we?
Sure.
Those are some portentous-looking books. I wish I could read them. Abnaxis must have been a big believer in crystals.
Aber wir
Maybe this is how
schauen
people like their houses. Maybe this
also
is totally normal
spätestens
for
am
Arcade.
Samstag weiter.
Abnaxis was a very well-read man. Thing.
Hallöchen, Krit.
Interesting.
Moin Tag. Dann log mal schön, ich beende leider gleich schon meinen
There
Stream.
are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
Ich hab...
Someone's been sleeping in my bed, said Papa Bear, before mauling Goldilocks and devouring her whole. Don't ever mess with fairy tale creatures.
Ich werde gleich noch eine Runde rumgammeln, sage ich mal. Und dann selber ins Bett gehen. Ich habe ja morgen wieder Spätschicht. Aber schön, dass hier mal wieder Leute im Chat sind. Aber jetzt ist Feierabend. Jo. Da gibt es jetzt auch nicht wirklich... Ja, schön, Kurt, dass du da bist, aber ich glaube, Raiden werde ich dich nicht... Ich werde dich nirgendwohin abschieben. Ja, okay, ich werde das gleich hochladen und dann Zähne putzen und wahrscheinlich schlafe ich dann schon fast im Sitzen ein. Save and quit. Also Samstag mache ich auf jeden Fall weiter. Ich habe keinen Stocken mehr im Stream, hast du es gemerkt? Ich habe es endlich geschafft. Das richtige Downgrade. Ist doch schön. Ich kann endlich wieder normal weitermachen. Ja, das stimmt. Ich bin sowieso schon schwer belastet, ne? Ja, das neue Update war kacke. Das war so absolut kacke. Ich hatte Standbild regelrecht. Und im Chat und so, also ich konnte antworten, man hat das nicht mitgekriegt und ich wollte schreiben, ich konnte nicht schreiben und nichts ging da, also nicht das, was ich mir von einem Update erhoffe, ehrlich gesagt. Ich habe auch nichts Schlimmes erwartet. Ich habe mich nur gewundert, warum geht auf einmal nichts. Ich habe das auch sehr spät gemerkt. Ich habe einfach weitergemacht. Ja. Und hier nur rote Zahlen gehabt mit ausgelassenen Frames. Im 500er Follow. Du hattest wieder schön Werbung gemacht, ne? Ich hatte nur kurz irgendwas davon gesehen. Ich muss das mir nochmal genauer angucken. Demnächst. Ja, genau. Das werde ich dann vielleicht morgen vor der Arbeit mal tun oder so. Oder gleich noch. Mal gucken. Alles klar, dann weiß ich, wo ich gucken kann. Also erstmal Aufnahme beenden.